Salute to all the real ones out there. It's your boy Mike coming at you again with another video. You like the direction that my channel is going in? I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and go ahead and share my videos with anybody you think may benefit from them, alright? Now, today's topic, honestly, is going to be about the lost value of men and women. The lost value of men and women, alright? So, you know what? I'm going to go straight in on the men first. And I'm going to explain, there's a simple concept in economics, and it's basically the law of supply and demand. All right, so there's certain things that control the market. Market being like the relationship between producer and consumer. All right, so let's make a simple example. There's no soda that exists, no like beverages where people can buy a nice cold drink on a hot day. A producer comes in and says, hey, I got sodas over here for $1 a piece. That producer is going to now have he has a supply, and now there's a demand for soda because it's like, oh man, I've been dying for a drink. They finally got some drinks. Yo, over here, they got drinks. It's only $1. Let's go ahead and cop one. Now you got a huge flow of people coming in to buy drinks, right? Now, let's say, and he's making good money. Now, let's say he puts his price up to $2, $3, $4, $5. Now, the thing is, it's going to keep going up to a point where certain people go, man, that's way too much money. I don't care if I want a soda or not. I'm not going to pay that much, right? So there's always going to be an equilibrium that's reached between what producers are going to sell their price their shit for, and what consumers are actually going to give. So it'll always balance out. Like, for example, take that example where I said where now the dude is getting power hungry. The producer's like, shit, I can probably charge $5. I'll sell less, but I'll make more profit per person. He might get that shit off. But then what happens when another law is like, you'll have, if there's no barriers to entry, you're always going to have competition that will come and try to copy your model. So let's say the second producer comes in and he has the soda that tastes pretty much the same, but he only charges, let's say, half the price. This dude done charged $5. Now he charges $2.50. What's gonna happen? A whole wave of people gonna go to the other dude, cause it's gonna be like, yo, he only costs $2.50. Now you'll have some people that will stick over here because they're loyal to the brand, how it tastes, whatever they identify with, why they want to buy it. But eventually, $2.50 versus $5. There's going to be some type of price war where now producers are going to have to find an equilibrium where they both either agree to drop their price to about the same, or they agree to raise their price and keep it at the same. It's going to have to be something. And supply and demand works like that, right? Now, the reason why I'm making this comparison is because I'm trying to draw a parallel to women's sexuality and male attention. So we're going to talk about males first, all right? So one of the things that I peep is that right now, the sexual market between men and women is heavily saturated. Like, it's ridiculous how much supply of male attention is available. I mean, it's ridiculous, dog. I can give you the simple example of, remember back in school, anybody, like I graduated high school in 2003. So that means I was a freshman in 1999. I know that sound like, hey, nigga, you old as hell. Hey, bro, you'll get there. Trust me. You'll get there. Now, Pete, back in my day, let's say when I was a freshman in high school, there might have been, let's say, 10 girls that really liked me. But I would write those females notes, right? So let's say it was one girl I liked or whatever. She liked me. She maybe liked a handful of other guys, but I might have been the only one to come up and tell her that she's beautiful. So already being one of the 5 guys that comes up, it's like, damn, 5 guys like me, but only one came up and told me I was beautiful. You should have seen the reaction back then if you called a girl beautiful. Face light up. Maybe she turned a little red. She get a little shy. She start playing with her hair. She start flirting. Like, she's so soft and innocent. And it's almost like a little girl just receiving the compliment, And you feel so happy that you were able to just say something to make her feel good, and she feels so good that somebody told her something about herself that she usually doesn't feel. I mean, most females are insecure. You know, that's why they put on all this makeup and try this and try that, and they're overall doing their best to try to attract the highest value male they can. So when a dude that they find attractive comes up and gives them a compliment about their beauty, yo, it used to really touch them, right? Because back then you had an even amount of supply and demand. You had females who literally, you know, were demanding male attention, and then you all had a limited supply because most dudes were either A, scared to approach, or B, they didn't say anything, or C, they didn't find them attractive, or D, they were all chasing after a different girl. So back then there was a much more even exchange for male input, i.e., a male trying to spit game to a girl, and female sexuality, i.e., a woman offering herself to a worthy guy who has proven that he's really truly interested in her. Now, fast forward to today. The supply for male attention is like, it's almost worthless at this point. And that's another thing I forgot to say about supply and demand. Let's say with the soda example, you've seen there was only 2 soda producers. But now, let's say there's 15 soda producers. Are people going to value soda like they did when that first soda producer came? No, they won't. It's going to be oversaturated. And most people will actually drop their standard and their willingness to pay anything more than, let's say, 50 cents now. Because everywhere they look, there's soda. So it's like, I'm not going to pay no $5. At one point, people were willing to pay $5 because there was only one supplier. Now there's 15 suppliers. How much are you really willing to pay now? See? So it's the same thing with the sexual marketplace value between men and women. A woman back in the day might be willing to literally be your girlfriend after, you know, a few weeks of you talking to her and showing that you interested. She might have kissed you on your first date, because when's the last time she went on a date? You might have had sex with her within the first, let's say, month. And she probably would really want to be with you, dog, because who else is really making all these strides and making me feel so giddy and calling me beautiful and writing me notes? And now you fast forward. Every dude, literally, like it makes me so sad to just know that like a female can just upload something on social media. Let's say she's showing a little bit of ass, a little bit of titty. Like, how many dudes will flood in to compliment this female? You see, so what that does is that drives down the price of male attention, and it makes it almost worthless. You see? Now, I gotta excuse myself real quick. It looked like my computer tripping, so y'all just give me a second. I'm about to plug it up real quick, because I don't want this video to cut off in the middle. Give me a second. Got some technical difficulties. I hate to leave y'all like that in the middle of a video, but hey, man, we can't have this video getting interrupted for something small like my battery about to die. You know, and this also lets you know about the authenticity of this. I'm really doing this here. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we back live in effect. You know what I mean? I'm sorry about that. I had to make sure I saw that my computer was about to die on y'all. You know, we can't delay giving y'all this fire content. But, you know, so you guys get what I mean. When it comes down to the sexual marketplace, men have literally just driven down the value of our attention to the point where it's almost worthless. Like I said in another video before, like with the social media age, one man will never suffice for a woman nowadays. She has an attention fix that's probably insatiable, because let's do this. Let's do this for real. Let's just make it up. Let's say you're a pretty female. All right, already in the natural world, you'll still get attention, just like you did back in the day when attention was actually worth something. But think about your ego. You open up your phone, you look at Facebook, you get messages there. You got dudes that you know if you hit up and said, "Hey, come help me or come see me or come fuck me or do whatever," they'll be jumping. So you got that on just Facebook. Now Instagram, let's say you upload some pictures. How many dudes are just jumping in your fucking DMs? How many dudes are just jumping at every attempt to like your picture first and give a comment? That's just two apps. Now, what if you do another one? You do Tinder. Now you got dudes from all over trying to see what's cracking. Dudes flying into your city about to come try to see what's cracking. All right, what if you upload another one? Let's say you have 5 different apps. On any given day, you got, let's say, 50 to 100 dudes showing you mad attention. What if you are that one dude that walks up like I did to the girl in high school back in the day and says, "Hey, I think you beautiful, this and that, this and that." Are you really going to blush? Are you really going to feel like he's genuine? Are you really going to feel like, dang, this is a talking point for the day? Or are you just going to feel like, another one? I got 1,000 of them niggas already chasing me. And that's how you going to feel. Now switch it over to females. What have y'all done that just drove down your value like insane amount? Back in the day, it used to be like kind of hard to see like tits and ass. To just come across pornography. To come across like, you know what I'm saying, a female who was a freak. Like, you got to think it was like taboo. So if you wanted to go see porn, you had to be 18, and you needed to go to like a store, and it was like you felt like a creep, you know what I'm saying? Because here you are trying to go into a section that's all blocked off. It might be other people just going to look at regular movies, and then here you coming from the back looking real suspect. You see what I mean? It wasn't not socially acceptable like that. What you want to do, look it on the computer? Man, back then, remember, you had dial-up. So, like, porn was taboo. Then looking at, like, seeing a female who was a freak and all of that, like, she was ostracized. They'll call her, like, the town slut, or the whole football team smashed one girl. But that wasn't a whole bunch of girls. You see what I mean? It was kind of hard to come across, like, sex like that. You know what I mean? You had to put some work in. Whether you had a girlfriend or you had a girl you was talking to and you was trying to, you had to have some real good game or something like that in order to just be out here flipping chicks. But now look, and even online, if you got online, like, it would be a girl showing her face or whatever, but it wasn't just so oversaturated like it is now with sexuality. Like, now, I can't get away from seeing a ass somewhere in leggings. Like, it's at the point females literally wear, like, think about leggings, the idea of leggings. You're literally naked. I could see every curve in your whole body. I could see your whole pussy print. I could see, even if you had, let's say, a little clit ring, it's obvious that you have that on. You can literally wear that with just a string. Back in the day, girls used to wear underwear. I'm telling you, Cisco revolutionized everything when he made thong songs. So I salute to Cisco. It's like, yeah, cool. But now it's so oversaturated, you don't even know a girl that doesn't wear thongs now. So is it special anymore? It like takes away the novelty. Like, females are literally walking around naked now. You know what I'm saying? It's not even impressive anymore. Like a nice ass used to make you be like, dang, like, look. Now I don't even want to turn. I don't even want to give any females that power to know that I'm looking. Not only because I'm married, but just for the simple fact, like, everybody else is dang, dang, dang. And it's like, it just drives down y'all value. And that's just the law of economics. Because you got supply and demand, and there's always going to be an equilibrium, and if there's too much supply, then that drives down demand. So I see it just across the board, even with females, man. It's like, shit, that's what they lead with now. You can't even see a app or a female just go out in society without, like, hypersexualizing her damn self. She objectify her damn self. Got on real tight pants, got the titty all pushed together, got mad makeup, fake eyelashes, fake nails. Girls are even going so far as to then put Botox in their lips to have bigger lips. The same white girls who used to make fun of black girls is the same ones who will go literally get a needle put in their lip to make their lips look fatter like a black girl's lips. You got fake titties, that was one thing. Now it's fake asses. It's like, are you guys kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? Go to YouTube. Type in women workout. Like, every video is going to be some bitch just standing there trying to show her ass. Up squat workout. Up get a big booty. Up glute workout. Up glute workout. That's all you see. As if that's all females think about is just getting a bigger butt. And where's that coming from? Everybody trying to emulate the black woman again. Y'all can say you're not. You can say you're not, but I mean, whatever. So I just see like the dynamic between men and women is like, if I'll give advice to men, what I would say is, dog, get control of your sexuality. Stop empowering all these females with free attention, free validation. What? It's not getting you no closer to what you think is an end goal. What you want to get with the girl. Oh, so by being number 840 on her posts, you really think that's gonna get her? You hopping on her Instagram, you the 180th person that click like and says she's fine. You think that's gonna pull her? Stop being so easy to get. Stop being so easy to manipulate. You know what I mean? Get your little lower animal nature under control, and then you'll actually have power over women, because that's all they have is their sexuality as a trump card to actually pull you. What female? Patrice O'Neal said it. What female really came up and got you with an awesome conversation? Came up and dropped some game on you? They don't have no game. All they have is their sexuality, and then they just position themselves where they're like next to you. That's a female's game. Oh, dang, I like him. Dress up, try to get all fly, and then just come stand right by you. It might not even be right by you. Try to give you a choosing signal. It might not even be that she's really showing you that she's choosing. She might just look your way and then look away. Now you're supposed to magically read her mind and be like, oh, let me go over there and possibly get rejected. Hey, what's up? Da da da. Now that same female who just looked at you just knows that she can get you to come her way. Now she might change her mind. Whatever. Like da 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 da. Knowing good and damn well she liked you, but she just wanted to see if she could pull you. Like, come on, bro. Value yourself. Stop giving females attention so easy, man. Telling you, the sexual marketplace value is oversaturated on both sides. Male attention ain't worth shit nowadays, and female sexuality ain't worth shit either. So the only way to correct it is to follow economic principles, yo. So like, comment, subscribe, holla back.